Hello, my name is Charles Hummer. Well, I'm from Catawissa, and I was a member of the youth group in the Methodist Church, and I was confirmed and everything in the Methodist Church. But I went to church for all the wrong reasons. The main one was because I was bored. You know what I mean? I never had a relationship with Christ. I was self-centered and I was selfish, and my family relations weren't good because of that also. Me and my dad never got along very well. And that was on my end, not his, because I just was unappreciative. And I just didn't treat people very well. And eventually I graduated and wound up going into service. And I had a terrible time in basic training. I did not pray to God one time the whole time I was in basic training. And I should have, because he carried me through it. I have no doubt that he carried me through it. Looking back at it now, like I said, he carried me. He sure carried. It's like that poem you see that, the footprints in the sand. The whole time I was in basic, I think there was only one set of footprints, and that was his. He just wouldn't let me go. I went to creation a couple times, and the one time I went, I wasn't talking to my dad for years. And this one guy was telling me, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to have a relationship with your father. So I got back I came back from creation. I went on vacation and I called my dad up and I said, you know what, Dad? I really want to have a relationship with you. So he basically forgave me for everything I did. And right now we're actually having the best relationship they've ever had with him. So, and I know it's God. I know it's Jesus, because I try to show other people the same love that God has shown me. You know what I mean? And it works. It works. I just matured spiritually, and but I have a lot more to learn. I know that. We never stop learning. We never do. I would like to read Psalm 25, 6 and 7. Remember, O Lord, your tender mercies and your loving kindness, for they are from of old. Do not remember the sins of my youth, nor my transgressions. According to your mercy, remember me, for your goodness' sake, O Lord. I know that if I wouldn't have changed my ways, I would have burnt in hell. I know it, and that's the way I was going. Jesus died on the cross so that we may have everlasting life, and he bore all of mankind's sin as he hung on that cross. And I've said this before, God owes me nothing. I mean, he owes me nothing. He already gave us his son. He owes me nothing, and I owe him everything because he did that. And what I'm looking at is this baptism is going to be a starting. It's going to be another starting block for me. You know what I mean? And I mean, if Jesus was baptized, then we should be baptized. My life before Jesus was terrible. I feared death. That's a biggie right there. I feared death. But now, I don't fear death. I don't fear it. Because I know that as long as I stay on course and I keep my faith with God and Jesus, that I will live with him forever in heaven. And now I live to serve him. I would rather be a servant for the Lord instead of a slave for Satan. I want to serve the Lord all I can for the years I have left.